The BSness mistakes that quietly damage celebrity fortunes. They don't always lose their money in one dramatic moment. There is no single scandal, no one headline, no sudden collapse. Instead, it happens quietly. In contracts signed too early, in spending decisions made too casually, in advisors chosen for loyalty instead of expertise, in lifestyles that grow faster than income can sustain. Because fame does something dangerous. It creates the illusion of permanence. The applause feels endless. The checks feel unstoppable. The lifestyle begins to feel like a reward that should never be reduced. But wealth doesn't stay because income is high. Wealth stays because systems are strong. And history has shown this again and again in entertainment, sports, and media. Some celebrities earn millions, only to discover that earning money is very different from keeping it. So how do fortunes quietly disappear? Not through one catastrophic mistake, but through patterns that repeat across generations of fame. In this documentary, we uncover the 4 business mistakes that quietly but consistently damage celebrity fortunes. Because sometimes, the real danger of success is not failure. It's believing success will last forever. Welcome to Celebrity Unscreened. Let's begin. 1. Bad contract. The foundation of financial loss. If fame is the destination, then contracts are often the map that decides who truly owns the journey, and in the entertainment industry, those maps have historically been written to protect corporations, not creators. The pressure of early career success, one of the most dangerous moments in a celebrity's financial life, is the beginning of success. Because success arrives faster than education. A young musician gets their first record deal. An unknown actor gets their first major film. Contract. An athlete signs their first professional sports agreement. At that moment, survival feels more important than negotiation. So deals are signed quickly, sometimes without legal review, sometimes under pressure from managers or industry insiders, sometimes because the opportunity feels too big to risk losing. But early contracts can shape wealth for decades, not just income, ownership. Why entertainment contracts favor a corporation's entertainment is built on intellectual property, songs, films, performance rights, streaming royalties, licensing agreements. Corporations understand long-term. Asset ownership. Artists often focus on immediate income. This difference is where financial outcomes diverge. For example, some contracts allow creators to earn upfront advances, but require them to surrender long-term royalty control. That means the company owns the asset. The celebrity earns from performance only. When the work continues generating revenue for decades, the original creator may only receive a fraction of the profit. Intellectual property, the real wealth engine. True wealth in entertainment is often not salary. It is ownership, owning masters, owning publishing rights, owning licensing control. Some of the most financially successful artists are not necessarily those who earned the highest performance fees, but those who retained ownership of their work, because intellectual property can generate passive income long after careers slow down. Without ownership, income depends entirely on continued productivity, and careers in entertainment are rarely permanent. Why some celebrities earn millions but own little? This is one of the most misunderstood realities of fame. Someone can earn $20 million per year and still have little long-term wealth. How? Taxes, management fees, lifestyle costs, touring expenses, contract deductions, and most importantly, lack of asset ownership. Income is not wealth. Assets are wealth. Income can stop. Assets can continue generating value. It might disappear tomorrow. So creators accept deals today without realizing they are trading future freedom for present visibility. Real lesson for viewers: The takeaway is not to distrust opportunity. The takeaway is to prepare for it. Hire independent legal representation. Understand ownership rights. Study contract structures. Think beyond immediate earnings because in entertainment, the first contract can sometimes determine decades of financial trajectory. And once ownership is surrendered, it is extremely difficult to regain. 2. Overspending. The visibility trap. Once wealth becomes public, spending stops being just personal. It becomes performance. Because in fame culture, money is not only about comfort. It is about identity. And identity under public scrutiny is expensive. The psychology of wealth visibility. When celebrities become wealthy, their lifestyle is no longer private. It becomes part of their brand. Luxury homes, designer fashion, private transportation, exotic vacations. These are not always purchased purely for comfort. Sometimes they are purchased to maintain public perception. Because in entertainment culture, success must be visible. If wealth cannot be seen, some fear it will be questioned. And that fear drives spending behavior. Luxury as brand maintenance. In many industries, especially music, sports, and film, luxury signals success. Large homes suggest dominance. Designer clothing signals relevance. Luxury vehicles signal achievement. But brand maintenance is expensive. Because luxury assets often come with hidden costs, property taxes, security, maintenance teams, insurance premiums. A mansion is not just a home, it is a financial ecosystem. Multiple properties, the silent expense trap. Owning multiple homes is common among high earners, but each property carries ongoing obligations, utility costs, security systems, staff maintenance, repairs and renovations, taxes in multiple jurisdictions. Travel costs increase, accommodation costs increase, food, security and transportation costs increase. What begins as generosity can become financial obligation, and obligations do not disappear when income fluctuates. Luxury transportation and maintenance economics, private jets, luxury cars, and high-end travel are powerful symbols of success, but they also represent recurring costs, fuel and logistics, crew salaries, storage and maintenance, depreciation of asset value. Luxury transportation is rarely just a purchase. It is a long-term operating expense. Some celebrities discover this too late when maintenance costs exceed original purchase expectations. Performance spending versus needs-based spending. Overspending often shifts from necessity to performance. Instead of asking, "Do I need this?" the question becomes, "Does this match my level of success?" This is where financial risk increases, because performance spending is emotionally driven rather than strategically planned. The behavioral trap overspending is rarely about greed. It is about pressure. Pressure to remain relevant. Pressure to maintain status. Pressure to support networks built during success. But wealth is not preserved by spending. It is preserved by asset strategy and financial discipline. Real lesson for viewers' lifestyle should not grow faster than asset protection. Income can fluctuate. Expenses should remain controlled, because in entertainment and business alike, visibility is expensive and sustainability is quiet. 3. Poor advisors. The trust risk factor success attracts opportunity, but it also attracts access seekers. And in many celebrity financial collapses, money was not lost because of poor earnings. It was lost because of poor stewardship. Not all financial damage comes from spending. Sometimes it comes from trusting the wrong people with too much control, mixing business with friendship or family. One of the most common financial risks in entertainment is emotional hiring. Friends become managers. Family members become accountants. Childhood acquaintances become business partners. It feels safe, It feels loyal, but financial management requires technical expertise, not emotional history. Loyalty does not guarantee competence, and competence is what protects wealth. Many high-earning celebrities have later admitted that hiring trusted but inexperienced associates led to financial losses that could have been avoided with professional oversight, because money management is not relationship management. The danger of informal financial systems wealth requires structure, formal contracts, transparent reporting, independent auditing, clear decision hierarchies. Without these systems, money can move without accountability, and when accountability is absent, mismanagement becomes easier to hide. Financial errors may not always be intentional fraud. Sometimes they are simply poor accounting practices, delayed reporting, or lack of monitoring. But the financial impact can be the same. Fraud and mismanagement risks. There have been numerous cases across entertainment sports where trusted advisors were later found to have misused funds. Fraud often thrives in environments where one person controls multiple financial functions. Financial statements are not independently reviewed. The celebrity is focused on creative or performance work rather than business oversight. Wealth concentration in one control point increases vulnerability. Diversified oversight reduces risk. The psychology of trust in fame creates emotional isolation. Celebrities may feel disconnected from normal social environments, so they build inner circles. But inner circles can sometimes become echo chambers. People may avoid delivering bad financial news because they fear damaging the relationship. This is how financial problems grow quietly. No alarms, no confrontation, just gradual financial erosion. The importance of independent auditing, one of the strongest wealth protection strategies, is independent auditing. Not because people cannot be trusted, but because systems should not depend on trust alone. Professional financial structures should include external accounting review, legal contract verification, asset tracking systems, multiple financial advisors with oversight checks. Independent verification protects both wealth and relationships because it removes emotional pressure from financial decision-making, emotional trust versus financial responsibility. The strongest financial systems separate two things: emotional loyalty, financial governance. You can trust someone personally, but still require professional verification of financial decisions. This is not paranoia, it is protection. Real lesson for viewers: money is not protected by goodwill, it is protected by systems. As income increases, financial structure must also increase, because wealth is not just earned, it is managed. And management requires boundaries. 4. Lifestyle inflation, the silent wealth killer. If overspending is visible, lifestyle inflation is quiet. It does not happen overnight. It happens slowly, gradually, almost imperceptibly. And by the time it is noticed, expenses have already locked in. This is why lifestyle inflation is often called the silent wealth killer, because it does not destroy wealth through dramatic mistakes. It destroys wealth through normalization. Income growth should not automatically trigger lifestyle expansion. One of the biggest financial misconceptions is more money equals more spending. But wealth building works differently. Smart. Financial growth usually follows this pattern. Income increases, expenses remain stable. Assets are accumulated. Lifestyle upgrades. A delayed financial collapse often follows the opposite pattern. Income increases. Lifestyle immediately expands. Fixed expenses permanently increase. Future flexibility disappears because lifestyle choices are usually permanent. Income is not. Fixed expenses grow faster than variable income. The danger of lifestyle inflation is that it creates permanent financial obligations. Examples of fixed expenses include property mortgages, staff salaries, insurance and maintenance costs, luxury transportation, operating expenses, private security, and travel logistics. Once these costs are locked in, they must be paid every month, even during income downturns. This pattern has been observed across many entertainment industries. Some athletes and entertainers have later reported financial strain after retirement because lifestyle expenses remained high while income streams slowed. The financial math becomes simple. The financial math becomes simple. High income plus high fixed expenses equals financial vulnerability during career transitions. Behavioral psychology behind lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is not only financial, it is psychological. Identity shifts after fame. Success changes how individuals see themselves. Luxury becomes part of identity expression. People do not only buy products, they buy status symbols. Because fame often comes with public visibility, maintaining image becomes emotionally tied to success perception. Social environment pressure, social circles. Change after success. Expectations change. Friends may expect expensive outings. Family members may request financial assistance. Social events may require higher spending standards. Status maintenance can become socially expensive. Symbolic wealth maintenance. Luxury is often used as social signaling, but signaling can become competitive. Bigger homes, more expensive cars, higher-end fashion. What starts as reward spending can evolve into social performance spending. Briefcase pattern examples while avoiding sensationalism. History shows recurring patterns. Some entertainers have experienced financial strain after expanding property portfolios too quickly. Others have struggled with supporting large professional entourages after income fluctuations. The pattern is rarely about one bad purchase. It is about compounding obligations. The real danger, permanent lifestyle commitment. Lifestyle inflation becomes dangerous because it creates emotional resistance to downsizing. Reducing lifestyle feels like failure, even when financially necessary. This psychological barrier delays smart financial correction, and delay is expensive because debt compounds with time. The behavioral finance lesson: wealth is not just mathematical, it is behavioral. Two people can earn the same income, but their long-term wealth outcomes can be completely different depending on spending discipline, asset ownership strategy, debt management, emotional financial decision-making. Fame amplifies financial strengths, but it also amplifies financial weaknesses. Final lessons for viewers: treat income spikes carefully. Instead of immediately upgrading lifestyle, prioritize assets over appearances. Build financial buffers. Diversify income streams. Maintain financial education. Because wealth is not built by how fast you rise, it is built by how well you protect what you earn.